Hey guitar playing champions, today I show you how to synchronize your fretting hand with your picking hand so that everything you play is smoother, faster, and easier. I'm going to give you 3 of the best two-hand synchronization exercises that you can learn and master. Then I'll show you how to use them because you've got to do more than simply play them up and down the guitar in order to really synchronize your two hands. All right, so the first thing we need to do is grab your guitar, set your amp to a clean tone. No distortion for this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to play these 4 notes. And that's all we're going to do. Now, what's important here is not so much what it sounds like. I mean, of course, the sound is important. But what's really important is what it feels like. You see, when your two hands are in sync, it's going to feel a certain way. When the hands are not in sync, it's going to feel different. So the first thing we need to do is memorize what it feels like when we know that we are in sync. So you start off playing slow enough. So you can be certain that the left hand and the right hand are hitting those notes at precisely the same time. Okay? If you're unsure if the hands are really in sync, you're going too fast. So slow it down, slow enough so that you have absolute certainty, because you can hear it and you can feel it, that the hands are in sync. Once you can do that, then you want to gradually speed up. Now, you don't want to speed up back up to your maximum speed because at that speed, you may not be able to tell anymore if the two hands are really in sync. All right? So for now, we need to not go faster than your certainty about the hands being in sync will allow. Okay? You want to play below that threshold until you really start to memorize how it feels. Once you memorize that feeling, then you can go beyond what you might be able to perceive orally with your ear, because the feeling, the tactile sensation, will ensure that you're in sync once you memorize what being in sync feels like. Now, one of the ways that you can help do that, make that process go faster, is to accent the first of the 4 notes. So hit that note a little harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 E and a 2 E, whatever, however you want to count it is fine. Accent that note, because when you speed up, that accent being in that place will help you to get the feeling of what it's like when the hands are in sync. And that becomes really important. The faster you play, the harder it's going to be to hear. But that feeling we want to carry with us as the speed grows so that we know just by feel that we're in sync. So this is a great exercise to do that. Remember, don't go beyond what your certainty tells you if you're in sync or not. If you're not sure, slow it down. For this next example, I'm going to suggest keeping the distortion off, use a clean tone, and we want to be accenting the first of every 4 notes just to help us with the synchronization. I'm not using a metronome right now. I'll talk about why in just a moment. But for now, let's check out the exercise. Okay, just hear it one more time. Now, again, I'm not using a metronome, and the reason why is because we want the timing to be fluid, be able to speed up and slow down. We don't want to, for this purpose, what we're doing here, we don't want to be locked into a tempo. What we do want to be locked into is having the fretting hand and the picking hand playing notes at precisely the same time, which has nothing to do with the metronome. Okay, so let the time be free. Accent the first of each 4 notes. And we're primarily just focusing on how it feels more than how it sounds. We're trying to get the memory, the memorization of the feeling of the hands working together to be in sync. It should have a certain tightness to it, even though we're not playing in strict time. There's no metronome here. We're just trying to get the feel of these guys working together. That's the key. All right, before we go any further, if you're looking for additional ways to build your guitar speed outside of the two-hand synchronization, there's another video I have on YouTube. It's called Guitar Speed Secrets, Build Your Guitar Speed. Go check out that video. You'll like it a lot. Now, for this example, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be double picking every note. All right, so the first note, actually, we're going to pick 4 times. After that, we're going to pick each note twice. This is a fully diminished 7th arpeggio after the open string. Just picking each note 2 times. Now, why would we do that? Why would we pick each note twice? And how does that help us synchronize the hands? Well, the reason why we're going to pick every note twice is that we're going to slow down the rate of action. That means the rate of speed in which the fretting hand has to move, while keeping the number of actions that this hand has to do higher. So this hand is going to have twice the amount of activity as this hand has. So we're changing the ratio of action between the 2 hands. Okay, so when you're playing this, we're going to start by accenting all the notes that are played with a downstroke. Don't worry about the speed right now. Just worry about accenting every time you pick down, hit that a little harder than the upstroke, etc. Now, that's the first way to do this. The second way to do this is to reverse where the accents are. So try it, instead of accenting all the downstrokes, try accenting all the upstrokes. It'll feel a little bit different. It's certainly a little bit harder if you're used to doing it the other way. Certainly if you are an alternate picker, this will be quite a bit harder. If you use directional picking, like I do, then accenting with the upstrokes won't be as weird or as difficult probably. You'll probably feel a little bit more natural. Anyway, the point is that we're going for the feel in that when we pick in one hand, we want this to synchronize with the fretting hand, but this hand is moving slower than this hand, which is one of the things that makes this a great 2-hand synchronization exercise. If you like my videos on YouTube, you're going to love my breakthrough guitar lessons. I'm going to show you exactly how to transform your guitar playing from being just okay to being really awesome. Even if you feel stuck right now, or if you've had self-doubts about your ability or your potential, imagine just how much better your guitar playing is going to become when you know exactly what to do, exactly how to practice, and you have the guidance and roadmap to get you there. Now, I've done this for literally thousands of people over the years. If you do the work, if you'll practice what I show you at least 30 minutes a day, every day, I'm absolutely certain I can help you become the guitar player that you want to be. So unlike other guitar lessons on the internet, you're not going to get some generic cookie cutter lessons from me. You're going to get lessons customized to you, to who you are, what your goals are, your challenges, your current strengths, your current weaknesses, your learning style, experience, whatever frustrates you, and most importantly, who you want to become as a guitar player. So check out my breakthrough guitar lessons right now at my website, tomhess.net/guitar, and see if they're right for you, and I will see you on the other side.